Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? It's been a long time no see, huh? Well, I want to hit y'all with random thoughts slash vlog and a little bit of back history of what JJP, aka the real JJP CCD lifestyle was. What the trials and tribulations and the hunger and commute to be successful in life, just the basic things. So, what I'm about to share with you is something that was close to me. So I had a friend. They said, we were talking about clutter and getting rid of old stuff, etc., etc. And I came across these shoes that I had forgot I had in there. So these shoes have a history of its own, and we're gonna dive into that. But I want to let you know that I think they said go through your old stuff, make room for the new stuff so the Lord can bless you. Can't just keep on piling up and pile up new stuff, new stuff, new stuff. Make room for the stuff that you want. Get rid of the old. Maybe it's good. Maybe it need to go in the garbage. You clean it. But these shoes has been over a lot of places. So let's dive into these shoes. So I got these shoes. These was managerial shoes because when I worked at BJ's Wholesale Club, and I think I only had no professional shoes or something. My manager, I didn't, or I had some. My shoes wasn't professional enough or something, or was in the work code. So they had this sale on there, and I went and got it one day, and I purchased it. I think it was $19.99. It was in my size, men's size, 10 and a half. I wear women's, but I wear women's 11 and a half wide. They don't really have those shoes like that no more. Ever since Payless went out of business, it's hard to find a woman's 11 wide shoes and sneakers and dress business casual shoes. So I had got those. I was excited. I walked all that concrete floor in Henrietta BJ's floors up and down, sampling and stuff. Then I used to use those shoes also because I used to take the bus a lot. So I'm walking from BJ's to the bus stop, and it's a little distance to commute. So then I'm walking up to I'll get off the bus, walking all to the complex. Then even when I didn't have that job anymore, I used those shoes to go on job interviews, and I had to walk all over Rochester and take the bus with those. So you're gonna see the trials in the places it's in. I mean, let me give you one story. So it started out at working at BJ's with those shoes. Every day I used to have to wear a button-up white shirt and black pants because I used to be an event specialist. So we were basically event specialists if someone had products on display, and you have the samples out there for the customers, and you educate them on what it is, how it's beneficial, or how they can sell, and things like that. We did from food, we did for coffee, we had samples of dog food, baby food, vitamins, even protein shakes we made there. And we had coffee, protein shakes, we made soup, we used to fry these things called the pot stickers. um had a lot of good things there. I learned a lot cooking. When I worked at there, I first learned how to make a whole pot of coffee. Usually, I always used to do the instant coffee growing up, but working on that job taught me still how to make fresh coffee with the papers, the filters, plus the ground up, and you put it in the machine. Put your water on the other side and let it. I said, "Oh my, it's just such a delight." I didn't want to go back from there. It was such a pleasure to do it. Know how that. Thanks for my old coworker, Miss Linda. She didn't want to put me on game. And oh my God, y'all want some good coffee? Y'all gotta get BJ's Arabic medium roast coffee. Oh my God, have you lit? I need to go get me a big old thing of it and have them grind up the shell for me and have me lit and stuff. Cause it's hard to stay energized. For some reason, I'm struggling with that. But yeah, so you see the bottom on these shoes? Man, we gonna be into some places. The last time I wore them shoes is I was at this internship for customer service. It was during after the pandemic. I was trying to recover, or I was recovering from having COVID and trying to get my strength back. So I used to wear that to class, and I used to wear my old cricket uniform with those. And I knew, excuse me, I knew at that time. I looked at those shoes and I said, man, these shoes is tilting to the side. These shoes don't tilt to the side. They don't have enough. You don't put them through enough, but they got me through. Shout out to US Polo. Y'all did your thing with this one. Y'all did your big one with this one. I think I had them shoes from what, 2017? No, 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 2024. And I had them shoes 7 years. It's time to go. Now I had put some brand new white shoelaces in them. But I had took the white shoelaces out because they was too good. So I used that for something else, some shoelaces. But I had to let them shoes go. I just want to know the story of a shoe. And when you see people's shoes like that, I just made me think about never be trying to sun them or make them feel bad. You never know what life story they have done in them shoes. The places they will have to travel and walk. The things they had to endure. So never make fun of people. You never know what their story is. It's a reason why it's like that. So don't judge. And probably I didn't have enough money. Everything was on a budget. You know, couldn't afford no $100, $200 some sneakers. And then also it has to be presentable because of dress code for the job as well. With these, they blend in. That's also a manager job. Because, I basically start mirroring my manager. So my manager, what's his name? Dang, I forgot his name. He had those shoes. I ended up getting them too. So I was mirroring him because he didn't like. I had bought some orange shoes, but I was trying to stand out. Because I was like, I was trying to jazz up my uniform. But he had told me like, Jocelyn, you're out of uniform. You only can have navy blue shoes or black sneakers. So I had got those. They were on sale there. Boom. And then, because I only like to wear one pair of shoes. I don't like switching out shoes. Only time I used to do that if I had during the winter time, I had the boots when the regular shoes. But even with that, too much. Especially when you're trying to hurry up and get up out of there, clean the cart down and get up out of there. It takes too much time. And I used to work. Working in them jobs, at that job at BJ's, that's let me know how I had end up getting, we call it plantar fasciitis in my right foot. Oh my Lord. Let me tell you, I used to work that job, man. I loved it at that job, but it had me walking and then I used to have no inserts in my shoes. Man, I used to have to, after my shift, my feet was pounding like boom, 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 pounding. Like I used to have to sit down in the front, either have some bottle of water or get a juice from there, like a Gatorade or something from the vending machine, and sit there. Take me a 600 milligram ibuprofen that my doctor prescribed me for my menstrual pain, and I used to take one, and I had to sit there at least like an hour for that foot to stop throbbing and flaming, so I can walk, get enough strength, and it won't be so painful. Walking to the bus stop. So I was like, man, I had to go check see what's going on. So my foot, like, it started hurting even more. I was like, yo, why my foot always hurting? Then it got to my big toe, the bone was hurting. It was doing it. So I said, nah, something not right. And I had scheduled to go to the foot doctor because I be careful because I have some things, family we call it hereditary stuff we have about the feet and all. So I was trying to be mindful of what's going on. So I was like, man, let me go check this out. And that's how the man said you got plantar fasciitis in your right foot. And that's the story with that. And that is no joke. I have had so much stuff happen to my body over time. My knees, I done fell on them so many times. Even at that job, I had almost fell and had a near-death experience. Because it was a hot day. Actually, it was the first day on the job. And thank God for Miss Linda. If it wasn't for her, she said I could have hit that concrete and my head could have fell and hit the concrete and I would have been messed up. So shout out to her and the gentleman that helped assist her to hold me up. Because I'm 5'10". Well, at the time I was probably like 300 something pounds then. But I'm 4 something now. But they had to hold me up. Miss Linda, a little shorty little mama. Shout out to Miss Linda, yo. Good times, good times. Oh man. So yeah, everybody got their story. And you can tell next time you see a person out there with their shoes, you ask the Lord to say, you see them getting more than one time, bless them with a pair of shoes or give them some money for some shoes. Because you never know what they've done did in the stories of their shoes. So, I know that I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that my own self too. I'm going to take my own advice. Because, I know, well, sometimes people get prideful and they don't want no help. But that's okay. Next time I have a little extra money, I might even go to the clearance stores and buy a couple of pairs of shoes and have them stashed so I can give them away. That's what I think I'm going to do. Because, especially with Rochester weather, give them a good pair, invest into them. Because ain't nothing like a fresh pair of socks, clean socks, and a fresh pair of sneakers or shoes. Now I got some new pair of shoes I have bought from Temu from Business Casual, trying to upgrade my stuff. So I had end up eventually letting that go. It's made in China. You see the wear and tear. It's been through some stuff. Y'all did y'all thing with making that shoe. Y'all really did. I liked it. That. I don't even know if they got type of shoes anymore. But I got some new ones from Temu. Those one of the new pairs of Business Casual shoes I had got from Temu. Coming up, it's a brown pair. I got a tan pair as well. They got other colors on there as well. I got inserts. Oh, when I got the plantar fasciitis. Oh, go back to what my doctor said, the foot doctor. So remember I was telling y'all I was having like a lot of pain when I used to work at that job, and I had to go to the foot doctor. I registered to go to the foot doctor. So they were seeing also too the arch in my right foot was caving in. That's why the foot was throbbing. He said because it's the weight. And I'm like, oh my God. So basically the obesity on the joints and on there. So they had to make me custom made inserts. So I don't wear sneakers or any type of shoe without having inserts in them. So that's another thing. I gotta be careful. I can't even wear any type of shoes now because the inserts gotta fit in there properly. I remember I had bought some, where was it? Some Pumas. Them Pumas was fly as heck. I think it was the Meek Mill ones. Man, them black and red ones was lit, man. I loved it, those shoes. Man, my inserts couldn't even fit in there. It was so uncomfortable. I ended up having to give it away to my friend's daughter. She took those shoes. It was brand new too. I was trying to get it together to have stuff look good on the music video. I was gonna do it like, oh yeah, I'm about to do the dripping music video with these and da 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 da, and it never came. Not Savgar. What's his name? Sagraphy from Rochester was supposed to do a music video, but I never paid him. But I was like, that's the video we were supposed to shoot. That was my first one, but it never happened. So I don't want to know now. that's another thing. That's a whole nother topic. But the progression, I thank God. So I'm gonna be cleaning out more stuff and throwing it away. And I'm also gonna be donating shoes. I was gonna do this a long time ago as well for the youth, but I'm gonna do this for the everyday people that want to work and that use their feet to get to point A to point B most of the time. They're gonna need some good soles and arches. They need to take care of their heels. You only get one pair of feet and toes and arches and all that. You don't want no problems. And feet hurting like that is no joke. I don't wish that on nobody. So, RIP shoes, you got me from all over Rochester, from the east side, the west side, the south side, the north side. We was all over the place in Rochester. We was going to mad interviews in them shoes. We was doing it. We was celebrating. Yes, I am so and so and so, and I am da 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 da, and I got this background da da da, and we were doing this. Thank you. We checked out office spaces in there. We did a lot. We was on Dewey Avenue, Dewey and Ridge with those shoes. We was on Joseph Avenue with those shoes. We call it Baden Street Settlement, going to get some resumes printed up. Shout out to Miss, got her name, Miss Alicia. Shout out to Miss Alicia. I need to give her an award. She's a jewel. She has been a real jewel and a mentor. A positive light. A very positive light. So when I needed it, we did a lot. So that was an awesome time. As I look back over it, everything, and going through these and having a different perspective on things, that was a lot of lessons in that time. And I will dive into those lessons later at another time when you have a different subject. But like I said, go invest into somebody. It won't hurt you. They got all kind of clearances. You can go online or you can go to your local store, because not a lot of people buying stuff because of the economy and a lot of money flowing like it was. So it's just a thought to try to implement. So yeah, and then my feet be swelling up. My left foot be swelling up a lot. But we gonna get into that. Take that money and elevate the feet. So, like I said, RP shoes. You got me all over the place. You got me looking presentable. You had me looking presentable. And I want to say bye-bye. And go to the recycle bin or wherever they going to chop you up at. Where they do the garbage. I don't know how that process works, but bye-bye. New shoes. I want some loafers too. Some business casual loafers. Man, I need some of that. I want to be like, my leather's so soft. My leather's so soft. And I get hard. I want some fly stuff like that, bruh. That'll be lit. That's a time of litness. Y'all stay tuned. I think I'm gonna put this on the YouTube channel. So you need to go like and subscribe. Or just hit the notification button. Get more detailed stories like this, raw and uncut. Like I like to say, straight and realness from the top of the dome. Hi, new shoes. Now, the only thing I don't like about this, I need one of them things that like the older people used to have, the little tongue to help hold it, put the shoe on. It is kind of snug. Now, when I wear it without the inserts in there, it was pretty good, but I'm not supposed to do that. It's supposed to help my arch and me as I move and commute. So, also, we shouldn't do it because the doctor told me I shouldn't have no tight things. I need shoes, sneakers like Jordan or uptowns or something like that with some security and stuff like that. But I was just trying to try it to get some different jazzed up situations. But yeah, but they're not bad though. Timo. All right, y'all. Peace. Thank you for listening.